Hi guys, it's me. It's been so long since I've done one of these, I almost forgot how to do it. It seems like Truthfully Trisha has befriended Shanny for Christ, and people are like trying to warn her, warn Trisha about Shanny. Different things about how, first, like that she is going to use and abuse her. And people also are showing her the video of how she left her place. And Trisha is sticking up for her. I don't know why they showed her the video. I don't know what the point was of that. But Trisha's sticking up for her. And as it went on, and the more Trisha stuck up for her, the more things people were saying about her. So I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to skip some parts and show you some more parts. And she kept getting more and more heated. And the more it went on, the angrier Trisha got. So let's just watch for a little bit.
So someone kept telling me, go look at this video, go look at this video. And I saw about a minute of the video. Now, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. And it's not my place for certain things. But what I do know is what people have done to me. And as you can see from my background, I'm not little Susie Homemaker. Even though I did own a cleaning company and did cleaning stuff for a time, it's always easier to clean somebody else's house but your own. That's right, bejeweled Christian. I want to talk to you guys about mental illness. I want to talk to you about stress, and I want to talk to you about what I was feeling. So there's this video. Actually, it went back to, there's another YouTuber who I had no idea about. And we started talking and we struck up a friendship here and we did a panel. It was fun. I didn't go dig into somebody's past. I didn't demand proof. I didn't demand that this person tell me. I got to know them during a stream and it was fun. And we had a good time. Then all of a sudden, these trolls started messaging me and started telling me all of these things. And I want to get to know someone for who they are, not what someone else says. There's nothing more upsetting than when someone says, well, I heard from a hater about you and I don't want to be your friend because I want to listen to what they say. You don't know the situation and the circumstance of what someone else has gone through before you have the right to judge them. So this is what really triggered me the most. Hold on one second and I'll tell you what. So there's this video. It's called, hold on one second, unless he took it. Okay, here it is.
That's not too bad. That's the worst.
So apparently there's
all that coffee that they had, but Rev had to go get terrible coffee.
All right. I want to know who the fuck this guy is that's in her apartment doxing her. Hey, Shar, nice to see you. Who the fuck is this guy in her house taking video of her private place?
Okay, first of all, it is no longer her place. They fled that place, so it's not her private place.
Do you guys know who that person is 7 months ago? Who the fuck was in her house making that video?
Once again, not her house.
Trolls on YouTube are the loneliest, most insecure people on the planet. I want to know who the fuck was in her house.
Why do you have to know?
Pointing all this shit out. She gave them permission.
Yes,
who the fuck was it, though?
Why do you have to
Who
know?
was it? Just trolls who want to shame someone publicly. Who the fuck was in that house that made that video?
Why is that important to you?
Do you mean a place that she didn't live in?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know who the fuck made that video.
Why?
I didn't have to watch it all. And they left it open and invited people to go through their stuff and take whatever they left.
Mm-hmm. And I got video on that.
She no longer lived there. So prove that she made some of that mess.
Fuck you.
So the question that I have to ask is, how much of it was what she did?
All of it.
So you could have, and you are not sticking up for the kids. My question is, who the hell made that video?
What difference does that make?
I know from the amount of trolling that I've endured, I know that there have been people in my house, and I know that anyone could take a video. They were in there not long after they left. Nobody had time to make that mess. How do you know? And in the grand scheme of things, how many of you live in perfect houses? How many kids does she have? I don't know her well enough. How old are her kids? How do you know? Did you see all the animal poop piled up? Okay. So here she is. Is she still with the other guy?
The guy,
Is she still with the guy? Who lived in the apartment with her? How old were they? Why do you have to put all the hate on her?
Because she's a bitch.
You know nothing. We were watching it live. The question that I'm asking you is, I heard them tell people to come get stuff out of the unit.
And
she knew she couldn't take it all. The question of it is, who else lived in that house? But it's not disgusting. Did you see rats? Did you see cockroaches? What prescription do you take? Are you high?
Oh my God. Okay, so the video of that house, just because there was no rats and no cockroaches makes it okay? Are you fucking serious? What is wrong with you?
Absolutely. I'm so high. It's both of them. But don't put all of the blame on one person.
It's not. It was both of them. They're both lazy.
My house is a mess, but it's not disgusting. How old are her kids? Could have been anyone. Right, Judge Jenny? Question is, how her boyfriend and her two teenage boys.
Okay. One just turned teenager. I think the other one is just like preteen. So clear that up.
Shut up! Shut the front door! Two teenage boys who couldn't do any fucking chores? Oh, goddamn! Oh, goddamn! You make it sound like she had two little bitty kids! Two teenage sons! Holy fuck balls, Jesus! Her boyfriend. So she was in a situation and y'all want to come after her. Do you know what it's like to have teenage boys or a teenage son who don't give a shit about the house? Her boys are special needs. I'm sure. What kind of special needs? Special needs, you can't take the trash out?
She's making excuses just to make herself look like she's not wrong.
How much care?
What difference does it make?
You guys want to come after me and tell, don't like her. So that makes even more sense. We don't live in filth. But she's one person. She's one person. Why couldn't anybody else in the family help her? Why are you yelling? Because y'all are too fucking much. However, she's the mother. Why did she allow them to grow up like that? Mm-hmm. Y'all want me to not like a person and not knowing their situation and their circumstance, blaming her kids. Was she still putting them in diapers? Were those kids not able to clean up garbage too?
As a mother, was she not able to clean and tell the kids to clean up? As parents, did they not try to get them to clean up? But as a mother, did she not clean up around her? No.
No. You are not going to tell me who I can or cannot chat with on this platform after you've gone on after her so hard.
You know what she does all the time? She always makes it sound like people are telling her she can't talk to this person, she can't live stream, she can't have her own channel, she has to get a job. She twists everything around.
She's one person. I was married to a man who is disgusting. And do you know how depressive it is? What? Do you know how difficult it is to go through such a thing? Y'all want to blame the mother, but what is she going through?
Nothing.
All you want to do, she streamed her life nonstop. Hello. Don't care if you like her or not, just showing you the bigger picture, the big picture, so these people could go into her home and invade her privacy. That's bullshit. That's
privacy?
Bullshit.
She didn't live there anymore.
You make it sound like she had these little bitty babies crawling on the floor when they're old enough to clean up the house too. She stands behind that man to this day, but you don't know the situation that she's in. Man, then you want to get me to not like somebody based on other people's opinions, but not knowing her and what she's going through.
You don't know her. You don't know her.
That's sad.
You're
her
sad.
Privacy was not invaded. She was no longer living there. And they said to go in. So to film it, let me just say, my life is so great. I'm going to film this. Get a fucking cleaning person in there and help.
Why?
That was not her home. She moved and those folks had permission to be there.
Exactly.
But you don't know who was there for those weeks. You don't know.
Weeks? It was only a couple of hours.
I don't know her situation.
Oh, but her parents do. And they told Drag that everything. They told everything. She didn't want any help. She was disgusting. She locked her own mother in the basement, for Pete's sake. She didn't want any help. Everybody tried to help her. She turned it down all the time.
That's right, Bejeweled says you guys need to get her help, not shame her. So you could go through all that shit. You could go through everything, but you could be like you're mightier, holier than thou. Fuck you. Fuck each and every one of you who didn't understand Shanny and what she's gone through. Y'all can go to hell.
You can go to hell.
I lived with the motherfucker who didn't even want to take the trash out. Fuck you.
That's a big
And the hell it was like, because we had a dirty fridge because motherfucker spilled shit everywhere. And I walked away from it because it was like, fuck him. Why do I have to clean up after him? Then after a while, you get depressed. And after a while, fuck each and every one of you trolls. Her mother tried to help her, and she trashed her mother's house and was kicked out Christmas Day. That's bullshit.
No, it's not.
Obviously, she needs support. She needs to know that she's not alone, and she needs to know that people do care about her, because nobody fucking wakes up and says, I want to do nothing really with my life today.
Shanny did. What you need to do, Tricia, is go to these reaction channels. I know you hate them, and look at all the different videos of Shanny, and it'll change your mind. But no, you're too stubborn to do that.
No, I'm so sick of all you stupid trolls on the fucking internet who have...
I'm going to show you someone who has known Shanny and interacted with her for like 10 years or something. And he came on to try to explain. I think she invited him, and she won't let him say one word. There he is, man of the hour. He knows more about her. He's the one who knows the most, except for her mom and dad.
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Look at her
I can
attitude.
hear you. Who
Hello?
are you?
Okay, that's why I was asking. I am Dragnauct. Hi, how are you? I've been
How many people are
encountering Shanny
subscribed?
for quite some time.
Hold on. Who
What?
are you and where are you from and how many people are subscribed to your channel?
I'm Dragnauct. I'm originally from Louisiana, and I got 8K subs or something. I don't really track that.
Oh, you're just a
Why does that
small
matter?
channel?
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm too
Because it
busy
does
being a
matter.
scientist and actually doing something in my life. Sorry.
You're a scientist. Oh.
Yeah. No,
wow.
actually, I
You're
just
a
cosplay as one.
YouTube's drama. Obviously, you
Well,
don't
yeah.
get laid. Hey, Sheldon.
What an attitude.
Obviously, I don't get laid. Obviously, only
Yeah,
if you
it's
know.
pretty obvious.
So.
Put on that weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be true. I also have a harem of women too, including my wife.
Oh, really? Oh, so you have a wife and you disrespect women online. So you're a scientist.
Is that what it is? Okay, that's.
God, Drag, sorry you had
Yeah.
to listen to her.
So you.
I'm not
think
sure how
you're-
having a harem is disrespecting women. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you're a scientist who just goes online and talks shit about people.
I review a multitude of people. People give their opinions about others online, and so I sort of do the same. It's kind of how the YouTube thing works.
What kind of scientist are you?
I particularly, my background is actually in molecular biology, but right now I'm working sort of as a teaching assistant in a biochemistry lab. So you could say molecular biology and biochemistry.
I think you're in a high school class.
Is that what this looks like?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like a real laboratory to me.
Well, I just said I work at the university, so.
Ah, university. Like you're going to dox yourself.
People already know who I am. My real name is Alfred Mims, by the way.
You don't have to dox your real name, you know.
No, people know. It's fine. So just in case you have any questions on whether or not I am in a high school laboratory versus a university one, I'm curious if you could tell a difference.
So what the fuck does that have to do with Shanny?
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
She's such a bitch.
Take your time.
There's no taking my time. You're stalled.
Oh, okay. So you're curious about my background with Shanny, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she and I actually come from a completely different community. It's called the Great Debate Community, where we like debate religion and science and philosophy and that sort of thing. Shanny was known for making a mockery of herself in more than one way. And so usually it was from a very unique Christian theology that she herself sort of made up. And so she would draw the ire, obviously, of other Christians and as well as non-believers. Now that community is sort of dissolved, we sort of found ourselves into...
Excuse me, what kind of sphere of influence does this community have?
It's an online community. It doesn't really have a sphere of influence. An online
community, like a chat room. So like you guys
kind of
talk about life.
Do you remember Google Plus?
Out of herself, something like that.
Yeah. The platform Google Plus that used to be connected to YouTube. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, that's where it was mostly based on. So that's why you don't really.
So you never met her in real life. So you never met her in real life.
No.
Did you?
No, I don't want to. Is that important?
Listening. Keep going.
Okay, cool. So you're making remarks, so I'm trying to ask clarifying questions. So along the way, Shanny has a lot of opinions about people that she's never met before, people that she will never meet in real life. Loads of other people, right? So because Shanny decided she wanted to remark on some of our lives, so we started remarking on her life, and so began the back and forth between Shanny and a number of people.
You were a troll.
She would not
fight.
finish talking.
You got
as usual. I get if you want to phrase it that way. Sure, it's probably best that you watch some of the exchanges that when we're on a panel like you and I right now. I mean, if you want to call it a fight,
you got into an argument with her online.
What?
Dude, just take the coat off. We're not talking to a scientist at this moment. We're talking to a person to person.
Well, I'm in my lab. You actually told me to come in here while I'm technically at work, so I'm giving you an opportunity.
You're not working right now. Take the lab coat off. We're not trying to.
No, that's. I'll leave it on. It's fine. We can talk. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave it on. So what other questions did you have? No,
so
not
you
at all.
never met her in real life. You got into
never
arguments with her
intended.
on the internet, and then you felt the need to comment on her life because you thought you knew about her.
No, actually, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that I knew her.
No, you knew her online.
When did I say that?
You said
I never said that I knew of her. I never said I knew her.
Oh, you never knew her. So you got into that. You made that video about her, but you didn't know her.
What does that have to do with knowing her?
Unfortunately,
what?
His video went, so I'm gonna
are you on the
Wi-Fi?
Does the school
No, actually, I'm on my own.
Yeah,
actually, they do.
Yeah,
actually, they do.
You're a real big shot going after a woman with mental illness.
Well, I have mental illnesses again, so having mental illnesses does not preclude you from criticism. No, it does not.
You're a fucking hater. You're a troll.
Oh.
You're disgusting.
Thank you. Well, as someone with mental illness, you can't judge me. So I'm just gonna, apply this stupid fucking rule.
You're just terrible.
Oh, thank you.
You went after somebody and she reached out for you. She reached out to you asking for help, and you made a mockery of her.
That was like actually over a year apart from this.
So what? So
you know what's helpful?
Go after her and say, hey, maybe she reached out because she needed help. And instead of being a friend and being a person to say, I can help you, you fucking shoved her face in shit and then made a mockery of her. Fuck you, dude. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
See what a bitch she is?
No.
I cannot stand this woman. And she still, even if she looked at all these videos and saw how Shanny is, she will not admit she was wrong. She will still defend her just to prove she's right. Anyway, that's all I have time for, guys. I also have my story. I will give you a story time. I'm sorry, but this came up, and I just had to make a reaction on it. She's something else. She just refuses to be wrong. So, like I said, that's all I have time for, guys. I will talk to you, Tricia, in her true form. I'll see you guys again. Bye-bye now.